Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nurita Rahayu and I am a student at UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta. So today, I wanna retell the story or storytelling about the novel that I've read with the title Ascendant by Danielle Steel. So, welcome to my books review. Okay, Ascendant is a romance novel by Danielle Steel and published in 1995. And talking about Danielle Steel, she's an American writer best known for her romance novel, and she's the best-selling living author and one of the best-selling fiction authors of all the time, with over 800 million copies sold. So, as of 2021, she has written 190 books, including over 140 novels. So, we go to the story of this novel. So this novel tells the story of Paige Claire. So, Paige is a wife of Brad, and they have been married for 16 years, and they have two children whose name is Allison and Andrew, or also known as Andy. So we could say that Paige was the heaviest woman at that time before all the disaster came. So on Saturday night, Allison asked permission to go have a dinner with Chloe's family, and Chloe is Allison's best friend because they have been friends like a long time ago, and Paige knows like Chloe's family, so Paige allows her to go without the slightest suspicion. And Paige only asks Allison to be at home at 11 p.m. So, meanwhile, her husband, Brad, he also had to go on a business trip with his client in Cleveland and had to leave the house for 3 days. And when it was 10:30 p.m., Paige started to worry because Allison wasn't home yet, but she still tried to think positively that Allison would be home. And then Paige waited until she fell asleep, and she woke up at 1 a.m. because Paige got a call, and Paige thought that the call was from Allison, who asked permission to stay over at Chloe's house. But it was wrong. Can you guess who the phone is from? So, actually, it was a call from the hospital, which reported that Allison was involved in a terrible accident, which resulted in the death of the driver, and Allison was in very critical condition and could die at any time. So, long story short, Paige went to the hospital, and there she saw Trevor, or Chloe's father. And just for information, Trevor is a widower and has not had a partner since his divorce. And then we go back to the Paige. So Paige is surprised because Allison has a permission to go with Chloe and Trevor. And when she gets a phone call, she know that the driver is dead, and she thought that the driver is Trevor, but why is Trevor here? Like she thought it was Trevor ghost, but it turned out that Trevor is real. Trevor is still alive. And then two of them talk together, and Trevor explained that the true story. So actually, Allison and Chloe went for a dinner date, and the driver who died was Philip, the boy Allison liked. And the car driven by Philip collided with a car from the opposite direction. But the condition of the car, the four of them were riding in, was the worst. So it's warning for us, like, don't lie to your parents, to our parents. So yeah, don't lie to your parents. And then, long story short, Brad couldn't be contacted, and Paige looked for Brad through her husband's assistant. And it turned out that Brad wasn't in Cleveland. So someone can guess where is Brad. So it turned out that Brad was still around in the same city like Paige, but he was staying at the hotel. So I want to ask again, can you guess who he was at the hotel with? So actually, Brad at the hotel with his mistress. Oh my god. If Paige play like Mobile Legend, her position now is a double kill because her daughter in ICU and her husband cheating on her. So, in the next day, Brad admitted that he had an affair with a creative person in his company and had been running for 8 months. And stupidly, Brad chose that woman over Paige, Allison, and Andy, over his family, over his wife. So, how stupid he is. And then, Brad still comes and occasionally checks on Allison's condition, but he doesn't expect like Allison to be able to wake up again from the coma and recover. So Paige and Brad decided to officially divorce at Christmas. So when it's a Christmas, two of them like having a dinner, and after dinner decided to get a divorce. And then in the next day, while in the hospital, Paige was accompanied by Trevor, and until they were really close to each other and fell in love. And then they told to each other about their feelings, like they have the same feeling. And then they had a dinner, and after dinner, Trevor took Paige home, and they immediately did everything in the Bruno Mars song. So if you know the song, let's sing together. So baby, let's just turn down the lights and close the door. Oh, I love that dress, but you won't get it anymore. No, you won't need it no more. Let's just kiss till we're naked, babe. Versace on the floor. Okay, let's stop. We go to the story or return to the story again. Like, After 4 critical months and many times almost dying, Allison finally regained consciousness, but she lost her vocab memory so much that it was difficult for her to speak and had to start over from scratch like a baby again. And after Allison realized that Paige or her mother condition gradually started to get better and heavier, Paige and Twigview also planned a wedding on Christmas Day. And then they were really happy with all the miracles that had for the last 4 months. And Paige have a baby in her belly, so the baby is like a child of Twigview. And then they had married and living happily as a couple, as a partner. So I would like to say thank you so much for all of you who listening to my storytelling, and yeah, I hope the story of this novel is interesting. So again, I would like say thank you so much for all of you. So yeah, see you in the another video. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.